What is up, Roger Report fam? Get ready, because we are diving headfirst into the WNBA action. First up, the Atlanta Dream are absolutely crushing it, finishing their season on a 6-game winning streak and setting franchise records. Now they're heading into the playoffs, but who will they face in that crucial first-round matchup? But hold up, it's not all smooth sailing for everyone. We've got some tough news for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever as a major injury throws a wrench into their season. How will this impact the team, and what does it mean for Clark's future? The WNBA playoffs are officially here, and the bracket is set. The Minnesota Lynx are hungry for redemption after a tough finals loss last year, while the New York Liberty are aiming to prove they can repeat as champions. We're breaking down all the matchups and the stakes. And finally, we're putting two of the league's brightest young stars head-to-head. We're comparing rookie phenom Paige Bueckers' incredible debut season against Caitlin Clark's own remarkable journey. Who shined brighter? You're not going to want to miss this breakdown. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Atlanta Dream roar into playoffs. History has been made. The Atlanta Dream just wrapped up their most dominant season ever, shattering franchise records with an incredible 30-14 record, powered by a blazing 6-game winning streak to close out the year. While the Minnesota Lynx secured the top seed, the Dream battled fiercely for the second spot, narrowly missing it to the red-hot Las Vegas Aces, who are on a 16-game win streak of their own. Now, the official WNBA playoff bracket is set, and the Dream are locked in for a first-round showdown against the Indiana Fever. Don't underestimate the Fever, though. Even with Caitlin Clark playing in only 13 of their 44 games, Indiana managed a strong 24-20 season, largely thanks to MVP candidate Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell has been on fire, averaging 20.2 points and 3.4 assists with impressive shooting splits, all while the Fever navigated 5 season-ending injuries. They'll also lean on veterans like Aaliyah Boston and Natasha Howard. The Dream, led by the dynamic duo of Alicia Gray and Rhyne Howard, are certainly favored. But this Fever team, bolstered by their home crowd and resilience, is a formidable first-round opponent. With a deep roster including players like Naz Hillman and Brittany Griner, the Dream have the talent to make a deep playoff run, but this matchup against the Fever will be a true test of their championship aspirations. Fans are buzzing about the Dream's historic season and their playoff potential, with many expecting them to advance despite the Fever's surprising strength. Can the Dream's momentum carry them through a tough Indiana squad? Stay tuned as we break down every angle of this playoff opener. Next, we've got some tough news for a league superstar and her team. Caitlin Clark's season ends early amidst Fever's injury woes. In a disappointing turn of events for the Indiana Fever and WNBA fans alike, superstar Caitlin Clark has been dealt a season-ending blow. While playing in her second WNBA season, Clark has been sidelined due to a persistent groin injury, ruling her out for the remainder of the games, including the playoffs. This comes as a significant setback for both Clark and the Fever, who have already been battling numerous injuries. The Fever have been heavily impacted by the injury bug, with several key players like Sophie Cunningham, Chloe Bibby, Ari McDonald, and Sydney Carlson also out for the season. This has forced the team to rely heavily on players such as Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell, who has been a scoring force for the Fever, recently received an off-time bonus of $20,000. This bonus, typically offered to veteran players to discourage them from playing in overseas leagues and to prevent injuries, is a standard practice for WNBA teams. However, Caitlin Clark, currently on a rookie-scale contract, is unfortunately not eligible for such bonuses, adding another layer of complexity to her situation. Clark's performance this season, despite the limited games played, showcased her immense talent, averaging 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8.8 assists. Her absence leaves a massive void for the Fever as they head into the playoffs. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell has made franchise history, finishing the regular season with the highest scoring average in Indiana Fever history. The $20,000 bonus is a testament to her value to the team as they navigate the postseason without their marquee player. Fans are expressing sympathy for Clark and concern for the Fever's playoff chances without her. The debate also continues about contract structures and player compensation in the league. Will the Fever manage to surprise everyone without their star? We'll find out, but first, let's look at the full playoff picture and who's vying for the championship. WNBA playoffs ignite. Lynx seek revenge, Liberty aim for repeat, and Clark sidelined. The WNBA playoffs are officially underway, and the league is abuzz with storylines. The Minnesota Lynx, fueled by a mission to avenge last season's heartbreaking overtime Game 5 finals loss, enter as the #1 seed, looking every bit the championship contender they've been all season. Leading the charge is Nafisa Collier, who's having an MVP-caliber season, achieving a rare feat of shooting over 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 90% from the free throw line. Their first-round opponent? The expansion Golden State Valkyries, who have defied expectations by making the postseason in their inaugural year, led by Veronica Burton. Meanwhile, the New York Liberty face a challenging road as the #5 seed, aiming to become just the 4th team in WNBA history to repeat as champions. After a strong start, injuries plagued the Liberty, forcing them into a tough playoff path where they'll likely need to win on the road in multiple series. Their opening test comes against the Phoenix Mercury, featuring former stars Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. Standing as a potential roadblock for both Minnesota and New York are the Las Vegas Aces. Currently riding a 16-game winning streak, tied for the second longest in league history, the Aces are the hottest team heading into the postseason and are the last team to have repeated as champions. They'll face the Seattle Storm in their first-round matchup. Adding to the drama, the Indiana Fever, despite finishing over .500 for the first time since 2015, will be without their star guard Caitlin Clark for the entire postseason due to a groin injury. They'll open their playoff series against the #3 seed Atlanta Dream. This season also introduces a new playoff format, with the first round being a best-of-3 series and the WNBA Finals now expanded to a best-of-7. Fans are eagerly anticipating every matchup, with the Lynx's redemption arc and the Aces' incredible winning streak capturing significant attention. The league's new playoff structure is also a hot topic of discussion. Who will hoist the trophy this year? But before we crown a champion, let's dive into the rookie class and compare two of its brightest stars. Rookie rivals, Paige Bueckers versus Caitlin Clark staggering seasons. As the WNBA season wraps up and the playoffs begin, all eyes are on the league's emerging talent. This year, the spotlight shines brightly on rookie phenom Paige Bueckers, who has delivered a truly dominant debut season for the Dallas Wings. Selected as the #1 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, Bueckers showcased her all-around game, finishing the season with averages of 19.2 points, 5.3 assists, and 3.9 rebounds. She made history by becoming the first rookie to record a 40-point game and notched 20-plus point performances 17 times, proving she's a force to be reckoned with, even if her team's overall record didn't reflect her individual brilliance. Naturally, Bueckers' impressive rookie campaign invites comparisons to another recent breakout star, Caitlin Clark. Clark, who had a stellar rookie season in 2024, also demonstrated remarkable scoring prowess early on, consistently putting up big numbers. While Bueckers leads in points per game this season, Clark's rookie year stood out for her incredible playmaking, averaging 8.4 assists per game and leading the entire WNBA in that category. Clark also showed a greater volume of high-scoring games, with 4 30-plus point performances compared to Bueckers' 1 40-point game. Despite these statistical nuances, both players have achieved remarkable feats and stats that are remarkably close, highlighting their immense talent and the exciting future they represent for the WNBA. Fans are captivated by the parallel trajectories of these two young stars, with many debating who had the more impactful rookie season. The WNBA is clearly in good hands with talents like Bueckers and Clark. It's clear the future is bright for the WNBA. But before we sign off, let's quickly recap the biggest headlines from today's show. And that's a wrap on today's WNBA rundown. The Atlanta Dream are powering into the playoffs after a record-breaking season. Caitlin Clark faces a tough injury setback for the Indiana Fever. The WNBA playoffs are set with Minnesota Lynx aiming for redemption and New York Liberty looking to repeat. Plus, we compared rookie sensations Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your sports news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, leave a comment with your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you next time.